brother.
Shit, nah. Alright, episode 2. That's on some Khaled shit. Like, oh shit.
All right. Wow, that was unexpected. What am I introducing? Episode. Episode 2. No apology. I go by the name of Lewis is Dead. This is my brother, my friend, co-host, SHAQUILLE, Rob in Son.
This conversation that you had the other day. Let's speak on it.
I had a talk with a friend, random as hell, and we were talking about how he said that he doesn't like white girls. And I kind of called him out on it, like, yo, you don't think that's racist a little bit? Like, you don't think that's a little...
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it's not racism. It's just preference. And
yeah.
people use that argument all the time when they say when you approach them with that. Like, no, it's just my preference. Like, you can't knock somebody for their preference for what they like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
It's the way you put things into words. If you have a preference and you're asked why you don't like something,
yeah.
If you don't really have a reason,
yeah.
then I might become skeptical as like it may be stereotypical. Social media pretty much force-fed everything, so you can't really hide from white, black, orange, yellow.
Right.
The question we're asking is your preference racist?
I think that's a little fucking racist. And it's not the kind of racism where it's like hate, where it's like complete distaste. I understood what he was saying, where he said, and for the person that it is, I'm not targeting you. I love you, I love you. Well, they were just saying, like, I just don't prefer to be with that person. I don't really find that attractive. It takes a lot for me to find that kind of person, to find a white girl attractive. But I've seen people say that about, you know, black girls, say that about Spanish girls. There's a lot of prejudice, I think. Prejudice being, and I want to state that a lot of people use prejudice wrong. When I say prejudice, I mean prejudge. You prejudge someone off of a preconception. So you're not giving them the time. You're not giving them the opportunity to be themselves and prove that they're a certain kind of person. You're being prejudiced. You're
that's why I said the word is important though, because the way you word it, if your preference of a specific girl, you like black girls or something, are you saying you don't like white girls?
If you prefer something,
if you prefer,
I don't think
black.
Because I think that goes into the conversation of like it being pro black, being anti anything else.
Okay,
that's the same. I personally believe that, and that's a conversation we can have separately, because that's a lot. But I also think there's a thin line. I think that if you like something, and saying Spanish girls is different because there's all different types of, you know, but I only like black girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You like them because they're black.
Yeah.
Because their skin.
Their skin, yeah.
So if you're basing your desire or preference off of skin color,
fam, that's racist. That's racist.
That's racism, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're basing. That's what they base hate off of.
Yeah.
If you can base hate off of skin color and you base love off of skin color, racism. Does racism have to be used only for hate?
The word is only used. Dictionary.com.
Dictionary.
Racism.
Racism, prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. Now, this completely kind of just killed everything I just said. But fuck that, free thinking, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's based off of a prejudice. Prejudice is prejudgment, which means that you're basing the fact of, I like this kind of girl over this kind of girl, or I don't like that kind of girl because of this, or I just kind of don't pay attention to them. I prefer to be with this kind of person, is based off of racism. The same way how you can say, I don't want to be with that girl or that guy or whatever because they're that color. Mm-hmm. Racism. You're basing it off of race. My mind, and though that says antagonism and hatred or whatever it just said, in my mind, when I hear racism, I think based upon race. I guess my perspective is a little skewed because I would be with any girl.
Yeah.
as long as I fuck with them.
But your preference might be based off of personality, not necessarily skin color. In that instant, if you can fuck with anybody, as long as you are cool with them as a person, your preference might be based off of how they make you feel, not necessarily.
All right, here's a question. Can we relate the preference of skin to the preference of gender the same way? Do we give it the same standard of, well, you know, I like girls. If a girl says I like girls, and I say, well, I like Japanese girls.
Race has always been a bigger issue. And it's, I mean, I just think personally it's a stereotypical aspect with race. As far as gender, it's more so what makes you feel better. I don't think like a color could make you feel better. That's me personally. I don't know.
Is there something wrong with the preference
of race or gender?
Race. Is it wrong?
What's your reasoning? What would be the person that you were speaking to? What was their reasoning? Did you?
Even if someone says I don't like white girls because I don't like the color of their skin, that's still crazy. That's still crazy. If you say I don't like white girls and then give me I don't like white girls because they don't have fat asses.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Because their hair is a certain color or something.
I don't like white girls. Yeah, I don't like white girls because they talk a certain way. That's still racist.
And for the record, we like all women. We're just asking the question here. We don't want any hate mail.
No, we want it.
Well, we want it, but you feel me? Not like we are.
I'll put my email in the description. Bring it the fuck on. Nah, but I think it's a little. I think there's. I'm not gonna stand here and tell you. I mean, I might have in the beginning of the episode, but I'm not gonna stand here and tell you that shit is racist and it's wrong. I just have the question of, is it? Because in my mind, I say yes. If it's based off of race, if you're basing it off of race, it's racist. That's crazy. What's up?
I was just trying to whisper you needed to sit back. I ain't want to, like, talk.
Sit back?
I was trying to say you need to sit back.
About to, like, what's up?
This metal is in your face.
Oh, okay.
Like, all in your grill. The mic.
All right.
You added that
But
shit.
this is... Yeah, you need to...
How's that?
I remember where we at. The difference between gender and race, it's a thin line, but question.
It's some shit, bro. Because
you have to, but I had to know your reasoning.
But it doesn't. The reasoning is debunked by the pretense of the fact that you didn't say I don't like girls from New Jersey.
Yeah.
You didn't say I don't like girls from a particular place. I don't like girls that do this. I don't like girls that, you're not basing it off of an action. You're not basing it off of a location. You're basing it off of physical skin color. Mm-hmm. I just have to state the question of, is that shit fucking?
If you're black and you don't like black women,
it's racism. If you don't like your own race, putting race in it, the moment you're grouping it by race, it's racism. The moment you group it by gender, same shit.
This argument is not really valid this time because it's like we both are thinking the same thing.
Yeah, we on point. The fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, this was a... You ain't had a reasoning?
What?
You ain't had a reasoning?
It was something... It doesn't matter the reason.
It doesn't, but... So...
Okay. Here we go. If somebody comes to you and says, I don't like light-skinned niggas, and you a light-skinned nigga.
I am a light-skinned nigga.
Me too.
Just to throw it out there.
What do you feel? What the fuck does that mean?
I mean...
Because I'm light-skinned? So it doesn't matter. So what? You gonna say all of these things that light-skinned niggas do, right?
Yeah.
Racist. You could be dark-skinned. You could be white. You could be whatever. You can be fucking... You don't like me because I'm light-skinned. Because light-skinned niggas are this, and that. Or you don't like me because I'm light-skinned.
Just because of my skin color.
You like darker niggas.
Yeah.
Racist.
But what do you think it is? Like, why do you think people are geared towards a color? Even with black people, like, we're conditioned.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
That's why.
Okay. Light and dark.
You just bought your car, right?
All
You
right.
pull up to the dealership. They got 30 colors.
Facts.
And you bought the black one.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I ain't want that out there, but you put that out there.
Everybody got a black car except for me. You got the black whip, but they had mad colors. Why'd you pick the black one? Because you wanted it. You liked the black the most.
Yeah.
What about the red one? Would you have gone home in any car they gave you as long as it's the same
Oh,
thing?
hell no.
You wanted the black one.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why people like the race thing. And now I get that and I understand it. I just have to ask, yo, isn't that a little fucking racist? I gotta put the fucking in there. Because
With no apology.
you gotta put the fucking in there.
With no fucking apology.
Yo, did we apologize earlier? Yo, we apologized.
No, I just said I like all women for the record. That's not apologizing for shit. That's not an apology. I'm just setting the record straight that my view.
There's a chance that we apologize.
Hell no, I ain't apologize for shit. I didn't say I'm sorry for nothing.
It's cool. I'm gonna cut it.
I don't think we have anything else to say here. We're just going back and forth on the same shit.
I think I have to say one more thing. Shaq apologized.
I still love all women. My mother's a black queen. Your mother's a black queen.
Even if she's white.
Even if she's white.
Crystal Lake around midnight. I just want someone to love you. No, I couldn't be your super nigga. That don't mean they want you like I want you. Call me crazy, but that's crazy, you ain't call me lately. Could it be because I never switched the face?